you don't know what's in store. The return of the wizard is coming back for more. The return of the wizard, the face behind that door. And he'll walk on the land with wisdom in his hand. And you'll find your heart in league with the wizard.
Welcome to Bind Unequip, episode 344 on the 11th of January 2025.
I'm feeling like the countdown is specifically for me.
What countdown?
I know no one else heard the countdown.
Fourth wall.
But is it for me? Like, is there something you're trying to tell me? Like, there's probably more easier ways to tell me.
Just judging by the thread you've got open, the
excuse me,
Facebook you've got
they're
open.
Bind Unequip.
Oh, yeah, she's monitoring the socials, everyone.
I'm not monitoring, I'm posting about the fact that we're
Keeping us up to
re-recording.
date. We're re-recording. We recorded it and didn't realise that our mic cord was stretched to what I would describe as the shit house.
Thank you, Coco.
And it didn't record our voices. Bummer. So I had to delete that. And here we are again, pretending we're doing it for the first time. What do you mean? It is the first time. You haven't seen anything. There's no evidence.
And it's not a Friday wind down, but it is a Saturday wind
Cheers.
down.
Today drinking. On Wembin with me as always is Tempest. How you going?
I'm well.
Wait a minute. We'll go real life.
So rude.
Did you answer the question of life? What are we doing here?
Firstly, how are you?
I am well, thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Tired.
Yeah, went back to work this week. Blech. Upside, I got to work on the B-double
Yay.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Downside, my start times were 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. Someone's going to make an early entrance to the pod.
They're going to introduce themselves.
Yes. But the week before, well, shall we
Should we introduce everyone who
introduce
goes
the
no
kitty
nice?
in the room?
The kitty in the room.
Here's our new buddy.
This is Coco. She's my birthday present. Coco, say hello.
She says, get me the hell out of
Say
here.
hello. There you go.
So it's not enough that you're playing a balanced druid, you wanted a real feral druid as well.
She's feral in the middle of the night. She's often
She's
feral.
feral when she needs a sleep.
Or when she needs
Then we
attention.
wear her out a bit and then she's good to go for another sleep.
No, she's delightful.
Anyway, so yeah, I did a lot of early starts and I'm stuffed. It's amazing how quickly your body gets used to not having to get up. I was only off for a week and a half.
Yeah, I know. And it's not like you had major sleep-ins. Most days you're up by 8 o'clock.
Major sleeping. And the week before I went back
I'm
though...
just trying to drink my water.
Of course she is, unless she doesn't drink the wine.
Oh, yeah.
Our real life besties went away and for a holiday and offered us the use of their swimming pool. So we went nuts. We didn't do the old, oh, thanks, that'll be really nice. We went, fuck yes.
Yeah, I think they were
Hope
gone
you
for
don't
10
mind we're
days.
living at your house.
I think we were there 50% of the time.
Yep.
We took Bubba Theo. Hello, Bubba. She just typed all over the notes.
Oh my goodness, what have you done?
I don't know, but
I don't even know if we're
it.
still recording.
Oh dear. Oh. You've got to do this. Oh, there you go. We're still recording? Yay.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what happened then. Now I have to look at it and edit it if necessary.
That's
what happens.
we took Bubba Theo
Yep.
to the pool, and he went from on the first day he was there, he went from clinging to mum and not wanting to go to anyone else and wanting to get out to on the third time he came chasing his uncles around the pool. Well,
Sort
with
of.
princess's legs, but
Pretty much.
Princess's legs, but he was doing trying to hit people with the noodle
Indeed.
and yelling. Ah!
Yep.
So that was really cute. It was nice to see that.
Absolutely.
I've decided, however, though, we need a pool.
We absolutely need a pool.
I'm still on holidays. Today, oh no, not today. Yesterday, I booked in 2 treatments to have over the next 10 days. involving massages, facials and body scrubs that were gifted to me over the last 2 Christmases. So I'm sort of catching up on those and looking forward to those. Today I had the first one, which is why my hair is a little funky. I had a papaya body scrub.
As you do.
Followed by a full body relaxation massage. So I'm quite chilled. I'm not sure how the wine will go on top of being this chilled, but anyway, and it was delightful.
Sure.
So that was lovely. I've also been spending time with Bubba Theo.
Hey, Bubba.
Hello, Bubba.
Oh.
Who is now officially a toddler.
Yeah.
No, not a baby
He's not
anymore.
a potato anymore.
He's been doing the 1 to 4 steps at a time for ages, but he's now walking like across the room and all of that. And as you know, I wanted a kitty cat for my birthday, and after sorry about that. After 3 trips to the shelter, we finally found our rescue kitten, and we named her Coco, and she is delightful, even if she is a bit of a menace.
We could have stuck with her original name, which was Oingo Boingo,
No, we could not.
but we didn't.
Oh, thank God. Is it time for the news?
She was Oingo Boingo, and her brother was Dave.
Dave and Oingo Boingo.
Let's move it into the news. So Christmas done, we're back into everything. Patch 11.1 PTR is firing up, and it's got new Warband campsites, which is your login screen Warband picture.
Yeah,
Players can now test one of the new Warband scenes. There's heaps of them.
that's exciting.
And you can also create up to 20 Warband camp groups to better organise your characters.
I love this idea. I love, first of all, being able to customise it to a
Yep,
scene
so there's
that you
different
like.
scenes.
But I also love the fact that I can have one warband with like the 4 that I want to see every time, and then I might have another warband with the alts that I'm leveling.
Yeah, or you could have your PvP characters, or you could do a Horde one, an Alliance one.
Yeah.
You could do
I love that.
pretty toon one and an ugly toon one.
That's mean.
Well,
That's just mean. Why would you do that?
I
They're all
didn't-
beautiful.
I didn't draw male goblins and gnomes like that.
They are ugly. They
Girls are
ugly.
beautiful. They're
They
cute
are,
as.
so cute.
But the boys,
Yeah.
like
It's true.
dirty old men.
Ooh. Now it's even worse.
Men that you really
Creepers.
don't want your kids to be near. Turbulent Time Ways is back.
What's that?
That's for the next 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
7 different expansion Time Walkers,
Okay.
and at the moment we've got Pandaria this week.
Mists.
So we've got Mists. So I think it goes in order. So after Mists we'll have Warlords, then we'll have Legion, then it will go back to Vanilla, which is now included, which is very exciting.
That's exciting, yeah. We
And
love
then-
we love doing those in the
Burning Crusade, Lich King,
my favourites.
Cataclysm.
I want them to change them. There's some dungeons that they've left
Yeah,
out.
I'd like it if they freshened up the dungeons every now and then, dropped some out and put some more in.
Because I would love like the one from the Lich King.
Where she
The
chases,
Halls of-
where he chases you.
That should be in it. That is so
There's no reason
good.
why not.
And the one that they've chosen is probably my least favourite of the 3.
Now that's the middle one. They've had the first one in there
Have
before.
they? I don't think they have this.
Yeah,
Time
with the
Walker.
big,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
giant dude
Yeah.
needs new underpants and the run through the tunnel. They've had that in
Yes.
Time Walkers. I'm sure they
I don't
have.
think we have. Anyway,
Let us know.
I can't
Snowy,
believe
you're the one who'll answer.
I can't believe I haven't heard about this.
Well, Barat did mention it in Raid the other night.
Did he?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
You didn't just make it up in your head?
Sorry, Barat.
How did I not? Was I busy?
She's all, raid leader.
Oh.
Can't listen to anyone
Raid
else.
leading our raid leader, being raid leader of our raid
It's like herding
group.
15 Cocos.
Yes, it's like herding cats, indeed. Kittens, not
Just
just
Kai
cats.
on his own is like about 4 cats.
Oh, that's
What does this
hilarious.
button do? What does this lever do?
Speaking of Kai, having a Kai moment,
Yep.
the other day at raid,
I
Nonky
just
says-
want you to know that I'm not on board with the term a Kai moment. I think that's a little far.
Nongi says, "Don't release. I've got a res."
Shout out to Vern if you're watching.
Don't release. I've got a res. And then he's not a healer, so what he does is
No, that was Nonki, by the way.
I said Nonki.
Oh, I thought you said a Kai moment.
It is a Kai moment. I haven't
Right.
got to the Kai moment. Nonki says, "Don't release. I've got a res." So we're all waiting.
It was actually Barat that did this, but okay.
It wasn't. It was Nonki. And then
No,
Nonki.
that did the second part. Keep
Is
going.
it?
Keep going.
Are you sure it wasn't Kai? Oh, it was PD. It was a PD moment.
Yeah.
And then
I think she's
Nonki-
got PD deafness syndrome.
blindness.
I think every time PD says something, she thinks it's someone else.
Maybe. I attribute it to someone else. Anyway, so he reses one healer. He res me and I go, thanks, Nonki. And PD goes, oh, the res is up and clicked release.
Police. Didn't bother to read.
What did Kai do? Kai did something weird.
Kai always does something weird.
Got
That's
flung
Kai's
off a
default
platform?
position.
Flung off a platform, maybe?
I don't know. I'm out of wine. No, I'm not.
Well, someone was over
Now I'm out
generous
of
last
wine.
night.
Well, now also, on top of that, you during the 7 weeks, you get a weekly heroic level cache of Nerubian treasures,
Ooh.
which gives you a 610 to a 619
Nice.
piece.
Happy with that. Maybe I'll
And
get a trinket.
Handy experience buff for leveling your alts, so might have to fire up a few alliance turns. Perhaps if we get a full group, I could do that new,
See if it works.
cross-faction thingo.
Queuing.
And the Timely Buzzbee, which is a flying mount, which I didn't get a picture of, but it looks very cool, is if you do 4 time walking dungeons to gain to 4 stacks of the buff Knowledge of Timeways, transforming it into the Mastery of Timeways, and then you've got to do that across 5 different weeks. So 4 time walkers across 5 different weeks during the event.
Right.
5
Surely
weeks
you're
out
not
of the
just
7.
doing 4. Surely you're doing 5 to get the
Well, you're
cash.
doing 5 to get the cache,
Yeah.
but you only need to do 4.
To get this buff.
I think the 4 to get the buff might be across your whole warband, but I don't 100% know that.
I'll check because I've done 2, so I'll be able to check. I'll be able to check whether I've got 2 stacks or
I've
1
already
stack.
done 5 and 2.
Yeah,
5
you won't
and
be able
1.
to tell,
No.
but I will be able to tell whether I've got 2
Yes.
stacks or 1.
So that's exciting. My only thing is, I'm as happy as I am that Classic is now part of the Time Walkers rotation because I've wanted that for ages. Where's BFA and Shadowlands?
Well,
I understand that Shadowlands may be
too close
in the
too
last
soon.
patch that will be ready.
Oh, do you
But
think?
BFA, that's like 4 expansions ago.
All right.
Get it in there.
Shadowlands, I think, is too soon.
Why?
I just do.
That's 2 expansions ago.
Yeah,
Well,
too
3 if
soon.
you include this one.
Yeah, too soon. I reckon you need
That's
4
crazy.
before you do it.
That's crazy. Well, we should have BFA anyway.
Is there any other news?
Yes, the Fate of the Kirin Tor questline is now available.
Now, this isn't to get your Kirin Tor people. Tunes. Doesn't unlock the Kirin Tor class.
No, nothing like that. It's just,
Hey, why haven't we done why haven't we unlocked our Earthen? What do we have to
well,
do?
we've unlocked them. You just got to make one now.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I can make it. It's unlocked.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn it.
Yeah.
Can they be druids?
No.
We had this conversation before.
Yep.
Feeling a sense of deja vu. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. They can be shaman, and that's what I said to you. But you don't want a shaman.
Well, PD might be a little miffed.
Yeah. Wonder if he wants to change to Boomkin. What?
I bet he doesn't.
Oh.
Anyway, go on.
Because pretty people can be
The
shaman.
Fate of the Kirin Tor quest
Fate of the
line.
Kirin Tor questline. You go and head to Dornagal.
It's now live, by the way.
Yep. Speak with good old Khadgar in his wheelchair. To
And pick up the quest.
The quest Survivor's Guilt, which is the first in the War Within epilogue quest line.
Woohoo!
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
The anniversary events are over now, but the bronze celebration tokens you have
Accumulated.
squirreled away, converted to Time Warp badges in patch. They will convert to Time Warp badges in patch 11.1. Undermined, because we're going to undermine, but the patch is called Undermined.
Which is funny.
The exchange will be 20 Time Warp badges for each bronze celebration token, matching the boxes that they had on the vendor.
Nice.
And this will occur upon logging in for the first time after Undermine /D goes live.
And isn't that the 17th? or something like that?
I don't think so.
I think it's mid-Jan.
No, I think it's Feb.
Is it? Oh, maybe it's mid-Feb.
I'll tell you
Not
why.
the 17th.
I'll tell you why I think it's Feb.
Oh, because it's on
Because, no, the War Within Liberation of Undermine raid and Season 2 dungeon testing has also begun on PTR Realms.
Right.
The final encounter of the raid, Chrome King Gallywix, will not be available for testing. Fair enough, they've been doing that the last couple of expansions. Each week will spotlight a subset of Season 2 dungeons for focused testing. We're not going to do that. We don't really do PTR, but I'll run through what it's going to be.
I'll just tell you, I think it'll be 18th of Feb based on what you're about to say.
Right. 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Week 1 is just Operation Floodgate, the new dungeon.
So that's a dungeon, not a raid.
It's a dungeon.
Right.
That's the new one.
Floodgate.
Yes.
Got it.
Week 2 is the War Within Dungeons, which is in Season 2 is Cinderbrew Meadery, Dark Flame Cleft, Priory of the Sacred Flame, and Rookery. Week 3 is going to be the Legacy Dungeons that are going to be part of Season 2, which is Operation Megagon Workshop. Sorry about that whistle. The Motherlode and Theatre of Pain, which are the three of the least exciting, least not painless dungeons I can think of.
Yes. Awful. All of them. Theatre of Pain is awful because I can never figure out where we're supposed to go.
Yep.
Thank God for Traneth. And the other two are both Goblin Dungeons. Blah.
The Motherlode's not too bad, but there's that section in the middle where you just pull everything whether you want to or not.
Yeah. It'll be terrible on Mythics.
Yeah. Week 4 will be the War Within Dungeons and Operation Floodgate. Week 5 will be the Legacy Dungeons and Operation Floodgate.
They really want to
and
make
week
sure
6
there's no bugs there.
will be the whole lot. Week 6 plus. So
Yeah, that's just
I think that just covers them in case they bring it a week late or something. But
Yep.
they've been sticking pretty clear to the 11-week cycles. You know, guys, if you could find the time to like and subscribe on YouTube, that would really help us out. What are you doing?
I was pointing to the like button.
Sure. Give us a provisional thumbs up now while I'm reading this, and I'll remind you later to remove it if we haven't delivered the quality, the high bar that you're looking for. If you're here, I don't know why you're looking for a high bar. Where can people find us on... Oh, and I've actually started putting my clicky button where my mouth is and clicking a like on everything I watch on YouTube.
Good job, babe.
I know.
Good job.
And I know what you're thinking.
Are you commenting?
It's hard. No.
Not helping there.
I don't watch any...
Low level.
I don't watch any YouTube that needs as much help as we need.
Okay. So you can find us right here on YouTube at Bind on Quit Wow. You can find us on Instagram at Bind on Quit Wow, at Bind on Quit Wow, or on Facebook at Bind on Quit. Instagram/threads. But who knows for how much longer as we lose our fact checkers, the only thing keeping us a little bit sane in this crazy world.
Speaking of fact checkers, I read
Yes.
that Mark Zuckerberg tried to buy the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know what his purpose would be, but it doesn't seem out of the realms of possibility. Probably wanted it for a bargain too, because he's a cheapskate.
Sex aid. If you're looking for us on X, hey,
Jesus.
check my facts if you want. Or you can't.
Oh,
If you're looking for us on X,
Shame.
you might want to try @has the bubble burst. Why do you hate me? But you won't find us there.
no, you won't find us there.
Won't
But
find us there.
I like the fact that is a worldwide.
It's trending worldwide. People hating him.
Yes.
Grim hit us up and said, like, smashed. Thank you, sir.
Groom smash.
You're a gentleman. Snowy said, quote, just wear a helmet to cover your face. Quote from something I said in the last
Yeah,
episode.
because I said I wanted
The
a pretty
amount of
druid.
times I tried that line in the past. Sure.
Snowy, that's naughty.
Works on Mandalorians. Grim said, my batol, because we're talking about Grim batol.
Yeah. Grim butthole.
Kai doubled down on his last week's effort and said, big butterboom comment. Snowy said, screaming Shadowlands at my screen when we couldn't remember that the expansion was called
Shadowlands.
like a true YouTube watcher.
I love
Nice.
that you were screaming at your screen.
I
That's
said they would
hilarious.
be,
Yeah,
yeah.
You knew it.
And he also said, hope all goes well with the birthday trip to Shelters looking for a kitten. It did. I'm sure Lindsay will love the likely incoming photos. I bet she does.
Yes.
And Old said, happy birthday, Temp. And he said, I was officially a snob He said to me 5 times without response in game, but it was probably because I was logging in and out
He
8
said,
times
you
in
missed
10
a word.
minutes.
He said hello to you 5 times in games. You missed the word hello.
Yes.
Uh,
What on earth were you doing? I was logging in and out, bro.
Yeah.
I was probably trying to see who had the Cersei circlet and who did not.
I thought
of
you
my
might have been
80s.
trying to avoid the G-kick situation.
No.
I did want to say thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes. I had a lovely day and
It was a
now
good
have
day.
a beautiful kitten that is keeping me on my toes.
Absolutely, we do. Shall we take it in game?
We should.
All right, let's do that then. All right, vibe check of the expansion. I've changed this a bit. I've picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 WoW casters that I like. And the latest from them, their thumbnail clicky bait type headings. So Taliesin and Evertel said, The World Soul Prison Break, The Ending of Midnight, and The Identity of the Last Titan. Got a bit on your plate there, guys.
Yes, that's a lot, isn't it?
Going through it.
Goodness.
Bellular said, Blizzard... Sorry, go on.
You can't really tell whether that's a positive thing or not
No.
from their thumbnails.
Taliesin and Evertel like doing the piss take thumbnail, though. The end of WoW, question mark, you know, stuff like that.
We love Tellius and everything.
We do.
Yeah.
Bellular said, Blizzard lost their minds. The Hunter revamp is huge, and it absolutely is. It's crazy. Marksman Hunters, no pet anymore.
That's weird.
It is weird.
They've tried that before.
Yeah, remember Hip used to...
No,
He
Hip,
got rid of his pet.
no, Hip,
He wanted a gunslinger.
Hip played without a pet most of the time.
Well, yeah, it, just,
accidentally.
it was handy that you could go without a pet.
Yes, but gunslinger. Yes, that's what they used to call it. I wonder if that revamp is because our good friend Metzen is back.
Don't know. Is he a hunter? I thought he was a paladin. Oh, that was Ghostcrawler.
Yes.
Mr.
Maybe
G.
it was Ghostcrawler that was a hunter. And he
No.
had Ghostcrawler Pat. No, because he's a crab now in the game. There's great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He doesn't work at Blizzard anymore, though.
No.
Yeah.
No, but he's still got pet.
Mr. GM says Warband character screen updates, which we've just talked about in patch 11.1, grouping, custom camps, and more. So he's ahead of us, but that's okay.
Says he.
So many are.
Says you.
And Soul So Breezy said Tank Brand, new curios, and early impressions. The War Within patch 11.1.
I'm excited about Tank Brand.
Tank Brand could be interesting.
Yeah. That'd be good.
And the other thing, positive across the board there. This cannot last. I'm going to have to find some more.
So everyone was positive.
Yeah.
Everyone in that list.
Yes, they were all good, saying this is a good thing.
Well, it can't last. By next Tuesday, it'll
Absolutely.
be different.
Yeah. Game will be ruined. Weeklies and levelling.
Lots and lots of quests. So last
did.
week we had the option to do.
Well, the weekly was 10 world quests.
But you could also choose 6 world quests out of the choice of 4
And
to
thus,
help the
double up,
world
my
soul.
friends.
So we did both so that we could do 2 quests at once.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Doesn't get better.
So we did lots of questing, but what made it even better was that we were coincidentally going out for the first time to Siren Isle
On a lot of tunes.
on a lot of tunes and found that if you... Well, it wasn't the first time. We'd gone out, we'd got the ring.
We had the circlet, yes.
But we hadn't done much else on most of our tunes. But if you went out and you did the quest, you polished up that 10 like that.
Most of them, I went out, got the circlet, and then said,
That'll
see
do.
ya.
That'll
And
do,
then
I'll take
halved, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, so that was a really good way of...
Because what I
doing
did
that.
was we'd done all the quests. We'd done a lot of quests on our mains. So we had a lot of the gems.
Yes.
And I just put them in the warband bank.
Don't forget, they are warband, so whatever spares you've got, you can pop them into your...
And if you're missing one kind, there's vendors out there selling them, so you can, like, if you don't have any blue ones, for example, but you've got tons of red and yellow, you can just go out and buy some blue ones,
Now,
pop
someone
them in your war bank.
that'd be good information for you.
I think I did say that the other night when he was lamenting not getting any blue ones. Anyway,
I don't know how he didn't get any blue ones, but anyway, you'd have to actually go out there and spend some time in game. I
yeah,
guess.
so that was the world quest, and as I was going to go back to work, we did go crazy and I cleaned up as many quests all around that we could on tunes, because I don't know if it was last week or the week before we had do one delve
Yes. in Ajkahet and one in Hallowfall.
Yeah,
it? Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
There was 2 different zones.
Yeah.
So I did that on a lot of turns
Yes,
as well.
I think that was from
as
the
part of
week
our.
before.
We try and do 2 at least on our alts so that we get something in the vault. Yes.
We did a lot of delves last
We
week.
did do a lot of delves.
So, go on.
We took advantage of the break to mix and match alts and mains and get loads of those vault rewards.
So we did 4 on our mains,
Yep.
so that we get 2 vault options, and then on our alts we did 2, and I did.
We don't do our 4 mains ones. We don't do all 4 together. We do 2 together to
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
through
it doesn't matter.
quick.
I'm just counting how many.
Yeah.
So 4 on them, and then I did 2 on Storm, Tempest, and Fantasy, and then I did 2 with you on Teas.
Yes.
So that's 4,
So our mains ended up
6,
doing
8,
6.
10, 12.
Yeah.
So it was brilliant.
Yes.
12
Sure
delves
was.
in a week. It was madness.
Yep. Dungeons, Mythic Plus. We got the Keystone Conqueror achievement on Tuesday for a 1500 rating, which is boring to you but nice for us.
Yeah. Thanks,
Because
Trennis,
we're
for
pretty-
carrying us through
pretty
all of
lame.
those dungeons.
Our Mythic group is basically a very good player and 4 numbskulls.
Well, I'm going to say a very good player, a couple of good players, and then some noobs. And I'm not going to say where they are.
I'll tell you where they are.
We also completed this week a 5 with the timer going off while we were on the final boss. So
Yeah.
that was so good to be so close.
We still
I mean,
got points.
Still got
so that
points
was the
for it,
main
which
thing.
was really good. But it was so close. That was our first time of getting that close to timing a 5.
Yes.
So it was really good.
Raiding, we went back into raid last night, just did a normal clear to blow the cobwebs off.
Yeah, it was
That was
really
nice.
it was really great to get back into raiding, and it was a good night to ease back in on normals, and we needed it. I DPS for the most of it and healed the last 2, which was the first time I'd healed since we'd raided last year. And all through the thing, I was like, "Oh, what does this button do? Oh, yeah, that's my
Okay.
so that's my green
I'm
healing
glad
circle."
that wasn't my tanking experience.
So, yes, it was funny.
Gear on our mains.
Yes.
We're both the same, which hasn't been
No, you've been ahead
the
of me
case.
for ages.
Yeah.
So I've caught up.
both on 622.
622. I might have an upgrade waiting. I think I might have some runes to,
Upgrade to
yes, some crests or whatever they are.
crests.
But disappointingly, after getting a gazillion and 1 veteran and champion trinkets, I now can't get a hero trinket to save myself, so I'm stuck with 2 champion trinkets. I'm so annoyed. Also, out of that gazillion and 1, not one of them were best in slot.
Do you know
So that would make it worth
Do you know
it.
how to make one drop? Spend a lot of money getting one crafted.
Can you get crafted trinkets?
I'm
The
not
only
sure.
one, no, they're not good ones. I
No.
don't think you can.
Okay.
It's pretty crap. Anyway, there you go.
On the alts, I've got loads of alt upgrades. So much so that I'm thinking of adding a segment where I show you the movement of my alts.
I mean, we could
week
flash
to
it up
week.
for a couple of seconds and then
Yeah,
go
that's
there.
all I want.
You can look at it in your own time.
That's hurtful. I also have 3 out of the 4 renown reps maxed out now, so I've been flying around on all my alts, scooping up the rep rewards that coincide with that.
Do you know what I find? I find that what I do is I do that on the same tune. Like I go, oh, I should check out if there's any rewards, but I don't think I do it on all of them. I really need to go through and do it. I'm not maxed out on all 4 reps. I've got
No, I've got 3.
Hallowfall and Dornagal to go, which is nuts.
I think I've got Hello Form maybe.
It's Hallowfall
No.
to go because you don't like doing the light ones.
I'm not sure.
Right.
Could be, yeah. So that's a bit of fun. Yeah. Before we finish up, I wanted to point out that the anniversary event was a huge success in my mind. It might have derailed the War Within story a little bit, but I think it was worth it. Most of my toons are now sporting the remastered Tier 2 sets. The introduction of Vanilla to Time Walkers was huge fun that I'll look forward to going forward, which they're including in the event they've got going now. And the Blackrock Raid was heaps of fun.
It was really fun. The interesting thing about derailing the War Within story, if you've been doing mythics, you've kind of stayed in touch with the story because
Yeah.
Zaloteth, comes and taunts you while you're in them. And jumping back into Raid last night certainly had us right back in it.
Yeah.
And I think the quest that they've just started, the quest line that we've just got now is probably a way of getting us back into that too. So.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been too big a deal, and I think it was really fun for those people who found that, wanted to get tier 2 sets or whatever. That was really good.
Yeah, no League Player of the Week, although I was doing a Shadowpan Monastery Time Walker last night, and somebody going over that last bridge to the last boss, instead of slipping through the ropes on the left, just ran through everyone, pulled everything. We did it when we were doing the boss. We had every single mob from that area fighting us, and I was only on my crappy hunter, so I died. And then that person who was the healer just left when we got the boss down. Didn't res me.
A giant
Killed
a-hole.
me, didn't res me.
What a prick.
Throw a res, bro.
I feel like I have to name myself as League Player of the Week after the dungeon we did this morning.
Why's that?
Because we queued, and I said, I'll go heals or DPS, because that way we'll speed up the queue, and I could do with a bit of practice. And and when I entered the dungeon, it hadn't changed me from one spec to the other, which it normally does.
That. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm trying to hit buttons, and the buttons weren't working. I'm like, this is the right heals.
What was
and then
it?
I
Was
looked
it
down
Scholar?
and
No, it was
Miss the Jade Forest, Jade Temple.
Jade Temple. Easy. Just stay as a boomkin.
No. So I'm trying to heal, and then I look down and I can see my little boomkin picture. I was like, well, that's not right, 'cause that's not there. And then I'm on the first boss, and I ran out of mana because boomkins don't have mana for healing.
Not really, no.
Anyway, then 2 people died while I was changing specs and then catching up to the group. So sorry about that.
And then also, before we go, I wanted to give a shout out to our friends Meddy and Nix, who lost their beloved old dog this week. There's no escaping that hurt. We've been through it with a couple of pet losses last year. So know that we're thinking of you guys.
Sending you huge hugs to you all. It sucks big time.
But apart from that, we've come to the end of another episode of Bond
Time check.
on Equip. 33 minutes. We've crapped on significantly longer than we did last night.
Well, we weren't as tired.
Well, and we've done it once now.
Yeah, I should have made it quicker, I think.
Yeah, normally when you do that, you zoom through everything. Now's the time to unlike if you've changed your mind.
Don't do that.
Otherwise, smash the like.
Like and subscribe, and
Comment.
don't forget to comment, because comments add traction.
They do. Thanks for hanging out with us. Till next time, I'm Wembley.
I'm Tempest.
Bye.
See ya.